Yeah, I know there's no sound right now, but because of the massive lag that my computer's been experiencing, I've had to go this route. Oh, where's my iPod? I can have some music playing in the background. Just give me a couple seconds here. But as you see, we're playing white. I let the intro run through. I'm gonna. Unfortunately, I don't have anything particularly Pokemon-y or Pokemon-ish on my iPod right now, but I'm looking at this great freaking intro. This is the second time I've watched it because I've had to go through my editing. Let's see if I can pull up a playlist worth playing for this. Playlist. Okay. Shuffle that up. Oh, this song is not gonna go well. But hey, I'll put it in the background just as the intro comes up. Oh, this is awesome. Frickin' Limp Bizkit rolling. Their only good song to come out. Okay, so we're starting Pokemon White here. This is Master Mewtwo narrating over my gameplay here. Unfortunately, as you can see, we're in a Cumula town. I'm going to turn this down here. We're in a Cumula town. I have made my capture, and I do have my starter. I picked Snivy. I got him up to level 6, so I could actually make sense. So open up the PC, and as you can see, look at all the eggs I have. Look at all of them. And then we got the other boxes, Grave Token, Live. As you can see the males here, you can see some of the names that I have to remember. But the thing with that is, unfortunately, I've had to add a few of my own eggs. I won't tell you which ones are which. But I have had to add a few of my own, mostly in the male side than the female side. But looking at some of these, it's promising, really. Larvesta with a Lumberry. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I think this is where I start, yeah, start to switch some eggs around, I think. But beforehand, I'm going to show off my, the two Pokemon I have, my two captures, my tokens here. My starter, come on, pull it back up again, there we go. We got Snivy with a relaxed nature. Good thing he's getting switched out because relaxed gives nothing. And then we got the runaway Patrat. I'm gonna nickname all my captures expendable because they're literally expendable. They're literally not supposed to be there. So anyway, I think this is where am I still talking? Yeah, I'm still talking. Okay. I've talked enough about that Patrat. It's time to pull something out of the box. Yep. See the cursor moving. And I literally have my eyes closed when I make the switch. So when I picked Frostbite there, I didn't know. My eyes were closed, spin around on the pad here, and picked a Pokemon. Picked an egg. With the touchpad. One step. Oh. Crackle. Crackle. I hope I don't have to do this with every episode I do. Literally talking into microphone for most of it. And as you see, Sneasel. Frostbite the Sneasel. And again, I hope I don't have to do this every time. Because of the lag on my computer, I recorded on this microphone and on the laptop. So I think I'm going to do like just take system audio. I'm going to narrate afterwards. I think that's what's going to work best in this case, just so you can actually listen to the game audio like you're supposed to and not listen to me narrate and with nothing underneath it. But I think what I'm going to do is yeah, it's too late to stop now. For the next one, I'll have just an audio track going underneath because you can hear we got Motorhead going on. unfortunately, it's playing King of Kings, which was Triple H's theme, but after WrestleMania 30, WWE, no, never watching wrestling again. Not even Ring of Honor. But it's because who pushes Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar doesn't deserve to get pushed. Okay, so I just had to use one rare candy on Frostbite the Sneasel because the patch rat was only level 2. So you can see Jolly Nature, which is awesome for speed. And then Pursuit, Ice Punch, Quick Attack, and Metal Claw with Inner Focus. I'm questioning why it's a freaking Inner Focus. I'm sure that Sneasel has a better ability than Inner Focus. But back into the menu. I didn't mean to do that. Back into the PC we go. Which PC should be accessed? Someone's PC. So here we go. We're going to shift Snivy around for an egg. So back into the mailbox. There's Snivy. Move Snivy again in circles and make the pick. And it's 007. Unfortunately, I recognize what 007 refers to. So I switch back to Token Box just in case I catch a lot more. Take a step. Oh! And here comes the hatch. Crackle. 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 Kaboom! Then out comes what should have been a shiny Sableye. If you get it, golden eye, basically. So it's easy enough to nickname 007. No hard buy for that one. Then just look at his stuff. Naughty Nature, which is pretty freaking good. It boosts attack, and the attack definitely goes up. And Prankster is always good, but Metal Burst is really questionable. So into the bag I go again. Time to rare candy up this Sableye to 6, because that's the same level that Snivy was. Again, I feel horrible that I have to do this on a microphone with a freaking iPod in the background, but what can you do? So I skimped out on Foresight. I almost rare candied Frostbite again, but I realized what I was doing. So I just had to switch Frostbite 007 because of the levels. Those of you who have watched my stuff would remember what I do when it comes to switching Pokemon around like that. So we have 4 Pokeballs, considering I used one to catch the patch rat. So it's time to buy some more. Hello, welcome, how may I help you? So I've been to buying 10 Pokeballs because I wanted to buy flat 10, but then I wouldn't get the Premier Ball, and I like getting the Premier Ball. Premier Balls are cool because they're pure white with the red lines. And because I realize I'm doing a lock, I need potions, so I stock up on maximum of 6 because I only have 2 grand. Now we got fight music coming on by D12. I like a lot of stuff, so a lot of it aggressive, a lot of it etc. So, yeah, this is Team Plasma's first little thing. They should have went down to grind instead of going over. So, you see the video blip back and forth like that? That's probably why I had to frickin' do it twice. Well, I have to do it this way. So my name is Geetsis. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. So, fight music. Huh? What? I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners that have come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that this is the truth? Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying? No way, yikes, I don't know. All this crap. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility toward these wonderful beings called Pokemon? What could it be? Liberation. Yeah. Liberation guy needs to get a kick in the head. That's right. We must liberate the Pokemon. I'm clipping the mic a little bit. Then and only then will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. Okay. Yeah, get out, Geetsus. About that speech, what do you think we should do? Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. And there's N. N. God damn it. I needed to grind and I didn't. But I get to deal with N. Your Pokemon. Just now, it was saying... Slow down, you talk too fast. And what's this about Pokemon talking? That's an odd thing to say. Yes, they're talking. Oh, then you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. My name is Sharon, and this is James. I think I read that a little slower. We were asked to complete the Pokédex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. The Pokédex, eh? So, you're going to confine many, many Pokemon and Pokeballs for that, then. I'm a trainer, too, but I can't help wondering, are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, James, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again. And here comes the epic battle that I'm missing the music to, and I feel so bad, but there it is. As it stands, I gotta frickin' talk to you over frickin' D12 when I'd rather be talking to you over game audio. So I send Frostbite out. Unfortunately, Frostbite can't do much because she's still level 2. So I go for the Ice Punch here. There it is. I go for the Ice Punch. Of course, Purloin's faster because it's level 7. And I take 5 damage. So I could have stayed in there for a little longer, but after the amount of damage I did to that Purloin, without a freeze, no. And I switch out to 007. Oh, here we go, some Coldplay to go with what should be even more epic music considering it's N. So Purloin uses Scratch again, but because I got a Sableye goes dark, there's no way that it's touching me. So I try using Metal Burst for 3 turns, expecting another attempt at Scratch, but I didn't know what Metal Burst did. So I ended up trying for Metal Burst, I think 3 turns. There's the second turn. I meant to check it out, its stats, so I held Select in order to do it again, but Select doesn't do it, it's the trigger buttons. So I tried using it again. Wow, this game lags. No wonder my audio wouldn't sync properly. Yeah, I checked out Metal Burst, and it's a retaliation move. When on God's green earth is that Sableye going to get hit with a physical attack? Or any kind of attack? So I go right for Scratch. Because I'm not taking any damage. I'm just getting growled at, and that's just doing more annoyance than anything. One Scratch does less than Ice Punch. So I go for the Scratch again, and I think I get the crit here. Nope, not yet. I do get a crit. I'm sorry to spoil that. There's the crit, right down to the last little bit, and this last Scratch, even with all the growls, took it out. Down goes Purloin, up goes 1 level, up to level 7, yes. And a little bit there, and then Frostbite jumps 2 levels because Purloin gave it over 100, which is always good. And I beat N for the first time. As long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. And off he goes, running away with his tail between his legs. Huh, strange guy. But I'm not going to worry about it. Trainers and Pokemon help each other out. Next line. Hey, listen, I'm going on ahead. I want to battle the gym leader in the next town, Striaton City. Should be Striation, with an I in there. Aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. The best way for a trainer to become stronger is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. And off he goes to Striaton City. And off I go to the Pokemon Center in order to heal up. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. You've seen all this before. Hand the Pokemon over. Just give it a couple seconds here. Oh, it looks like your Pokemon may be affected with the Pokerus. Little is known about the Pokerus except that it is a microscopic life form that attaches to Pokemon. While infected, Pokemon are said to grow exceptionally well. Well, potentially all my Pokemon have EVs already attached, so they're not going to grow as quickly. I think I start exploring now a little bit because I don't know where any items are. So I walk around it, talk to this guy. Let me give you the benefit of my experience. You listening? The number of Pokemon you can take with you at one time is 6. Thank you. I've only been playing Pokemon all my life. Since, well, like about a decade at least. It's been a long time. I missed what that lady said because I was talking to myself. So, check the Pokemon there. I think I was gonna think about switching them or something. Oh yeah, I was saying that it's a big advantage that I have Dark type and a Ghost type early on. And I also have a cover on the Sableye, which means no problems at all. On Route 2, many trainers, yada yada yada. Guess what I know, 4 moves at a time, and I check the garbage can without any hesitation. And then I go up the stairs. Weak Pokemon, strong Pokemon, many Pokemon are looking forward to meet you. Great bag, lots of potions, and put them in the bag. Well, I already bought a bunch of potions because I'm doing a freaking lock. Locks are hard. I have given up on every lock I've done because I keep losing. Or I get bored because of the fact that my Pokemon suck. So it's because I tried it on Emerald, and I hate Emerald. The freaking Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald set are garbage. And then, I would love for you guys to hear this, because it's the piano and the drums playing the Accumula City theme thing. But unfortunately, you have to listen to Like Toy Soldiers by Eminem in the background. And Minchino, how cute. I try to get to move. Go up, Minchino. Go up, Minchino, not down. Look at me. Let's go up. And Minchino learns. And I find nothing in the garbage can and nothing in the bookshelf. Out I go. Okay, time to keep doing my trek. See, this is what I should do. I should do the... Yeah, I'm gonna have the audio in the background next time while I narrate for you. So I go into this building because I haven't yet talked to this family here. If the mother would stop moving. If you get drunk, you move forward. It's a cool thing, but I missed the rest. So Pokemon will be strong. Love is what's important. And the kid won't stop moving either. When the hero leads the world... Oh, I missed that, but it's a hero legend in essence. To which I will say I have one. I am one. This is a... And then I get the old-ass freaking Pokeball. That's probably a few years old, straight out of Kanto. Straight out of Compton. No. Kanto's not Compton. Kanto's a freaking area in Japan. And the freaking rock, paper, scissors. I thought I could get something for this, so I keep trying this. But because of the lag, oh my god, it's just impossible to do this. So I tried playing the rock, paper, scissors. So I pick grass, and I get beat by fire, and I pick fire twice by accident. So this time I'm smart, and I pick water. Or no, I pick fire, and he picks grass. And then I should have picked water, and then he picked fire, and then etc. But I can check the trash cans. Wow, this lag is horrible. I'm surprised I had any sync whatsoever in the beginning. I'm freaking doing the freaking moonwalk as I'm talking. Unbelievable. My laptop sucks. It is official. But time to leave Accumula Town behind. And here we go. New area, Route 2. And then mom calls. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. And that's annoying. James, it's your mom. How are things? Are you and your Pokemon? I just need to talk to you, so I called, but I'm gonna hang up the X transceiver now, or cross transceiver now, because you're right behind me. Finally caught up with you, and look how far you've come already. Say princess again. I meant to say professor then, and I say princess now. Professor Juniper said that you were probably headed for Striaton City by now. Like, in the actual audio, I said princess as well. I have another present for you, James. Here, try these on. When you're wearing the running shoes, you can go anywhere in a flash. Let me read you the instructions. Hold the B button when press normal, put the running shoes, blah blah blah. That's what it says. I bought these a long time ago. Why do I keep gunning? It's this lag. I'm trying to read along, but I can't. James, you understand that you're never really alone, right? You're with Pokemon, you have friends, and you're always in my I forget. That's all there is then. Yep. Thanks, Mom. Talk to her. Not a trainer. So I go to get item. It's a potion. Yay! Potions are good. I can't believe I have to talk like a freaking jerk for an hour. Okay, so my first encounter is a Lillipup. Level 4, male, that'd be no problem at all. Except one problem. I go to use the freaking stab ice punch, bang, and it's a critical freaking hit. Kills the damn Lillipup. I screw up my first encounter. Well, my second encounter in the game. Oh, but the positive thing is it got a level up. So I'm basically cursing now because I'm pissed off at Frostbite for killing a Lillipup, and there's another Lillipup. So if you don't know the song that's in the background, that's Sacrament of Wilderness by Nightwish. Nightwish is one of the greatest bands ever, up till about 2000, because they ended up losing their original singer because she became a bit of a power freak. So they've had to go through a couple vocalists. Right now, I think they're with Floor Jansen, but I tried listening to it. Tried listening to Ghost Love Score, which is the song that they use, that the Continue show uses for one of their epic moments, and I hate them for it. Anyway, I go back and forth. I was going to heal, but I changed my mind, so we have a little bit of grinding going on by accident, running into this Patrat here, and I kill it with an Ice Punch, I think. Yep, Ice Punch, bang, and it survived. So it uses Bite, not very effective because of the fact I'm dark. So I use the Metal Claw to see what it does. But it was it's a bad scale to go by because Metal Claw is being used against something that was going to die anyway. And I just yawned there because I can only imagine how bored you guys are because you're not listening to the freaking game audio. And I feel horrible about this, but I promised an episode, and I'm bringing out an episode. You guys deserve to have an episode. So I run into, I think it's another Lillipup. Yeah, it's another Lillipup. Go Frostbite. And I use Metal Claw to see what it does, how much it does. And I'm kicking myself because I should use Metal Claw because I would have been able to catch the Lillipup. And I think the actual damage I did to Lillipup without the critical hit was in red, so that would have been perfect to throw the ball at. This with the second Lillipup I ran into. So, first trainer. A trainer catches another trainer's eye. That is the start of a Pokemon battle. Well, dude, I walked next to you. You looked at me, and then you called me out. So I'm going to destroy your Patrat now. Even though it's level 7. Yeah, I'm switching the song. As much as I like this song, I need to switch the song. What was that? Oh yeah, critical hit with a freaking tackle. I was freaking out. Because it was just dangerous. But I survived, and I leveled up. And level 8. Okay, so those of you who watched my Leaf Green stuff, you'll know what I'm doing here. I'm switching the weaker Pokemon in up front so they can train together. Just like a proper married couple. And this is where I run to the Pokemon Center to heal up because of Frostbite taking a freaking critical hit to the face and almost dying. Which would suck. Which would suck for Sableye already. And would suck for me. Death after the first city in the first Pokemon battle. Other than N. That would be such crap. So other than N, other than Sharon, and other than Bianca. And I got an email. So I finished healing, talked to people, try to get items, because I don't know where the items are in this city. Trying to get the free potions here and there. Go back to Route 1, forgetting if there's anything I can do there, but then I realized, hey, there are stairs going down. And I get made fun of being called a Sableye. Talk to the people here. Oh, your Pokemon are, you're so lucky, I envy you, I want to be a trainer too. How many Pokeballs do you have? It's a good idea to buy some at a Pokemon Center. HP, blah blah. Yep, and then the married couple on the top floor. We just got married, and etc. I think we've just gotten married. That doesn't make any English sense whatsoever. And I run up the stairs. Basically, those two at the top floor of that building I was just in, they're like the Wedlock mascots, because they're basically saying that, oh, there's no difference between male and female Pokemon at all, when in fact it's drastic. Like how inherently sexist male and female Pokemon are, because the female Pokemon naturally have weaker stats. Wow. Well, it doesn't help that I'm lying down as I'm watching this. But I'm glad I have the two screens here to show off all this stuff. Patrat faints. 28 experience points for 007. But that doesn't help. So out comes the Purloin. Out comes 007 again. Which is pretty bad that I have to deal with this. And if you're wondering if you can hear the music, yeah, it's very faint, but that's Uprising by Muse, for those of you who don't recognize it. And this guy's not a trainer, unfortunately. Just telling me to stay out of the tall grass when my Pokemon are weak. But this chick is a Pokemon trainer, and she's obsessed with cuteness because, of course, she's the Lass Molly. I don't know if I want to be named after a country. Out comes 007 against her Purloin, who is hopeless. Scratch. Scratch. Wow. The lag is real. And real bad. Which is horrible. So I just have to keep scratching at this this purloin because nothing's going to happen. And it goes for scratch, but of course, because I'm a ghost type, scratch don't hurt. So Sableye is definitely an advantage early game because there are going to be a lot of normal attacks early on. Level 8, wants to learn Nightshade. This is where I'm kicking myself even now. Nightshade is better than freaking Metal Burst, but I kept Metal Burst. If you'll just watch this. I'm mulling it over. It's like, no, Metal Burst will come in handy sometime if I run into something faster. But what's the chance of running into something faster? I have freaking good. I have EVs on the freaking on Mr. Bond here, and I get the double level, and I now switch Frostbite in the lead because 007's ahead of her. And off I go into the grass. And as soon as I enter the grass, Patrat. I really do try to skip a bunch of unnecessary things, but as long as they come up, I'll try to battle so that I can get the experience. So I use the Ice Punch. Ice Punch does full damage, and it's not a crit. I think it was a crit, but I don't remember. But the 36 experience I get is enough to level it up to level 9. And then I just try to walk through the grass. I think I hear the grass shuffle when I enter the grass, but that was probably just me entering the grass. With another Patrat in the way. I think I just run because it's just like no one wants to see me fight wild Pokemon. That's what the grinding montage is for, after all. And I'm trying to find a hidden item here. Oh no, wait, no, I'm trying to get the grass to shake again. But obviously I don't have the action replay code for that. So off into the grass I go, and I ran into a Lillipup again. That's level 4, just like the one Frostbite killed with one Ice Punch. And I ran from it. Because there's no point in fighting it. I'm fast enough to run away, and I get around that trainer. Check things out, just a cut tree. Oh, that reminds. Okay, so when I start this again, I can fight that trainer. Oh, hi, James from Bianca. Hey, listen, let's have a Pokemon battle. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was trying to use a falsetto here, but I'm not doing that again. Please. The Pokemon I caught have become a little stronger. Ready or not, here I come. The lag is real, ladies and gentlemen. The lag is real, and that is the only reason why I'm wasting your time by talking into a microphone like this when I could have just used freaking audio track. But out comes the Lillipup. Out comes Frostbite to mess the Lillipup up with an Ice Punch. Ice Punch, slap. That's it, one shot? Yeah, one shot with a crit. Nonetheless, and I get no level up on that one, I believe. That out comes Oshawott, but I choose to switch because none of the ice attacks I can use are good, and Pursuit won't do half as enough as I would like, and Metal Claw won't do enough either because Metal Claw won't be very effective. So out comes Oshawott, and I can't do Oshawott's voice, as cute as it is. But if you can hear, this is the end of 10,000 Fists by Disturbed. If they have actually broken up, that's a shame because they deliver some good stuff. And I start Sucker Punch. I try for Sucker Punch against Oshawott because Oshawott's just been. Oshawott can attack, and Oshawott will attack because it has Water Gun, as I learned after this scratch. And there's Water Gun. And that annoys me. So out comes the Sucker Punch, slap slap, and dead Oshawott. Oh, I couldn't win. Nope, you couldn't. Then here comes the little Finger 11. Good times. I'm gonna work hard on training my Pokemon so we won't lose anymore. Okay, bye-bye. Yes, goodbye, Bianca. Don't clip in and out like you just did. Okay, I forget what I do here. Oh yeah, I switch. Do I switch? Yeah, yeah, I was going to switch it, but I decided not to. But I remembered that there are 2 items up this way. And I think that grass actually is hiding something, but it's not. So I find a potion. And I find another Pokeball. So I think I'm up to like 16 Pokeballs now. Down I go and into... Where do I go? Oh yeah, I just checked this else. But there's that trainer down there. So hopefully I remember about that trainer. Here I am in Striaton City. I too studied the trainer school when I was a beginner. That's great. That explains why you look old. Are you looking for the gym leader? He's not here. He could be at the trainer school. Then some trainers train themselves in the dream yard. Then I consider going to the dream yard, but no, I would rather make sure that there's a gym leader. Talk to this guy. He uses Pokemon I don't like. Well, that's the point of the gym. Inside the old factory, unusual Pokemon make dreams appear. Oh, item. Now, how do I get by around that fence? So I'll check the trash can, of course. Grass types are weak against fire types. Yeah. So that's basically that girl would say, oh, your water type is weak against grass types, etc., etc. But I would never take Oshawott. I like Snivy. I would take Tepig, but I like Snivy too much. So I get the X speed here, and then I start looking to see if there's any hidden items in the next little port area thing. And out I go again. Now I consider going to the Dream Yard again, but I decide to go to the Pokemon Center to heal up instead. Do I? No, wait, I talked to this guy first. See if I can get... I'm looking for Panpour, that's what I'm doing. So I decide to heal my Pokemon, because they need healing. Okay, take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. Stored Pokemon at full health. Hope to see you again. Yeah, you'll see me lots, because this is a lock, and I like using the Pokemon Center, because I'm cheap. Into the trainer school. Trainer school exists. I missed all that. So up we go to Sharon. When a Pokemon is poisoned, its HP decreases. Have you come looking for the gym leader? He was here talking about Pokemon types until just a few moments ago. By the way, will you have a battle with me? I want to test how important items are in battle. Blah, blah, blah. Indoor match. Yada, yada. Damn lag. I wish I could just have the game audio playing in the background, but I don't. I feel really bad about that. Out comes Frostbite to take on Tepig. So I'm very quick to switch Frostbite out because there's nothing I can do against that Tepig with Frostbite. And I was predicting an Ember. And I was right, as you'll see within the next few seconds. Yep, see? Ember. Well, it only takes out 4, which is good. And I get the Sucker Punch off. Almost killed Tepig, but then the Oran Berry intervenes. Then another Ember. I'm thankful I'm not getting burned yet. Then I go for a Metal Burst, expecting to move slower, but nope. And even then, Metal Burst wouldn't do too much, because of the fact that it's a Steel type attack, and Steel doesn't affect Fire enough. And I check out Metal Burst stuff, and this is where I kick myself, that I should have got rid of it for Nightshade, because Nightshade, for 1, is better attack, 2, would have made more sense. So there's Tepig going for the Tail Whip, and I go for the Scratch, and Tepig dies. 31 experience, no levels. And here comes another Purloin. Oh, how I love dealing with Purloins, because there are so many of them. So So I leave 007 in. I leave Mr. Bond in. And I go for the scratch. And the scratch takes out a quarter. And there's the growl. That annoying freaking growl. And then I go for the sucker punch. Fails again because of another growl. Oh, the lag is real and the lag is kicking my ass. And I go for the scratch. And it takes out a little bit. It goes for the assist, which it was surprising. I was expecting an ember, but I got a tail whip instead. And if you can hear the music, that is One of a Kind by Breaking Point, which is used for Rob Van Dam. A lot of my music is wrestling related, so I'm gonna miss it. No, because it goes for another growl. I go for another scratch. Scratch does half as much as it should be. Goes for another growl. Goes for another. I go for another scratch. And it's basically scratch, growl, scratch, growl. And I get the level up, which is great. And I get orange berries, and I know the first thing I should do with those orange berries is right after I get this talk from Sharon. First thing I do, I go to my berry bag, and I give them it to Frostbite and 007 to hold, because the person who sent me these two didn't put any hold items on, so it's only fair that I give them something to. And with the orange berries, if I do get knocked down by a lucky critical hit, I'll be okay. So I go running around again. I try to get into that one building to the right, thinking there was going to be someone in there. But I go in this building. I'm looking for Fennel, which would unlock the Dream Radar. GTS, yada yada yada. Go upstairs. Another patch rat. I think I get something from this. No, it's just advice about three at a time. I'm training 2 in sets of 3s. Oh no, a set of 3, a pair at a time. So this guy gets in my way. I try to get into the building on the left, but there's no door. And I spend a couple minutes being funny about the door not being there. Anyway. So I go into this building here, and this is the building with Fennel, but the thing is I have to beat the gym first, so that's the only reason why I can't go up against Fennel yet. Some Pokemon evolve and some don't. After battle, my Pokemon evolve and change its appearance. It's only fair that the evolution thing involves the scientist. Oh, trainer, do you have enough Pokeball? Don't be shy, take this with you. And I'm given a Great Ball, which is always handy. Great Balls are always good for catching those difficult pokes. And the husband-wife team that can't seem to beat each other. Oh wait, no, the wife beats the guy all the time. Hi, traveling trainer, your family must be talking about you right now. I went abroad to have Pokemon battles. And do your Pokemon have nicknames? I love nicknaming my Pokemon, which is why I encourage that I get Pokemon that are nicknamed. It's always good fun. Okay, out I come. There's Silent there, but I don't want to deal with Silent right now, so I'm going to the Dream Yard to get my next encounter. So, talk to this girl. She's a lass. She's the trainer, so let's fight the trainer. We got Lass Airy. Setting out her Purloin, of which she has 2. Out comes Frostbite to destroy your soul. And in the background, if you can hear that, that is Nemo by Nightwish. Yes, I really like Nightwish. I think I said this. Frostbite gains 122, Groat levels up to level 10, and tries to learn Screech, but I don't want it to learn Screech. I don't want her to learn Screech. So gave up on Screech. And about 2/3 of the way to another level up. But I switched to 007 to get his level up a little bit. They're the same level, but just to get his experience up. And here we go again with the scratch growl. Funny thing is that Purrloin goes for scratch, but the scratch won't work against the ghost type Pokemon, and I killed a Purrloin in 2 turns as opposed to 11. And 007 is close to leveling up, so I switched them, I believe. Yep, I switched them so that 007 levels up quickly, and Frostbite can level up right after him. And this guy's a trainer. I thought he'd be the guy to give me Panpour, but unfortunately he's not the guy to give me Panpour. He's only the guy to complicate my life by sending out a bunch of Patrats, a pair of Patrats, and a freaking Lillipup. So here we go again with some scratching, and I get bitten, and I think I go for another scratch here. Yeah, another scratch because that'll kill Patrat, no problem. 79 experience for level up. Astonish, yes. I learn Astonish. Well, 007 learns Astonish, and I get rid of freaking Metal Burst because Metal Burst is so useless right now. If Metal Burst was being learned later on, that's fine. Now, no. So I switch. I accidentally. So I go to Frostbite, and here's some more Limp Bizkit. And I go to Frostbite for this next Patrat. The lag is real, ladies and gentlemen. As you saw, the freaking ball going up and down. So I go for Ice Punch again, because Ice Punch is that go-to stab move. And I kill Patrat. One shot, no problem, no effort at all. And Frostbite levels up. Husband and wife are leveling up together well, because I remind you that Breedlocke refers to wedlock and Egglock. So Metal Claw and the Lillipup. While they're doing that, I will the rules will be in the description and a link that'll take you to a paste bin website, and it'll have all the rules there. And I encourage everyone to read the rules and even take part by sending me eggs. I'm still accepting eggs, and you can also catch, and you can follow the rules and play your own. But here's the lady that gives me Panpour. Thankfully, water type moves. Yep, Panpour. And as this Pokemon, I get it, and I nickname it Expendable because this is another hatch. This is another Pokemon I will be getting a hatch from. So I name it Expendable. It's completely expendable. Anyway. So I try to get through to the grass. I can't, obviously. So I go running very slowly, trying to fall down the hole, and then I leave the dream yard for now. Because after the gym, I'll be able to go back to the dream yard with Fennel. But since we have a new Pokemon, we have a new egg to get, and it's a male Panpour. So this Panpour is going to be put into the mailbox. Let's go back to someone's PC. Move Pokemon. Yeah, so I've been on the tokens to make sure I get tokens, and go over to the mailbox. Pick up Panpour. Sassy Nature with Gluttony ability. I don't know what either of those do. So I do my spinny, my Spinorama, and I pick up the egg. T-Tar Tube. That's right, T-Tar Tube. Tyranitar Tube is one of the first people to donate eggs, which is awesome. And I almost released the egg, and there's no item on it, amazingly enough. And so I take my step. Crackle, 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 kaboom! Out comes Larvitar. Typical of T-Tar Tube, basically he wants to have a Tyranitar. So what do I nickname the Larvitar? T-Tar Tube, basically. So I use the space, but then I remember, wait a minute. Well, I put in T-Tar, and then I realized that there was a hyphen there. So I gotta erase what I do. And there's the dash T-tar R tube T-U-B-E. I accidentally put a space in there, I don't know why. T-tar tube. Okay. And now it's time to rare candy it. It will be up to level 10 because that is what the Panpour was. Check out its stuff first. Adamant nature, so it's going to be a tank of attack. Oh, met at level 2. I missed that, but that's okay. It's minor stuff. So you can see, I'm going to be getting rid of Outrage for a dark attack. Like when it learns Rock Slide, great. But Outrage is Dragon, and I will be keeping Dragon Dance because of the fact that it is an attacking Tyranitar. But it's not a frickin' Dragon type, so I'm going to be getting rid of Outrage. As much as great as an attack it is. So, I accidentally duplicated for, now I have like 1,794 rare candies because I hit, select instead of the trigger buttons. So level up T-tar tube to level 10. I can just imagine how long it's going to take when I start hatching Pokemon at level 50. Wants to learn Sandstorm. I don't want to learn Sandstorm. Yes, I'll give up on Sandstorm. If you can hear, that's Over the Hills and Far Away by Nightwish. Yes, I have a lot of Nightwish. Okay, level 10. T-tar Tube wants to learn Screech, although already has 4 moves. And yes, I'm getting rid of Leer for Screech because Screech does more and has the same effect as Leer. So, forgot Leer learns Screech. Okay, so this will almost bring an end to the video. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all later.